welcome. I'm really happy that you are here. Let's look at the next new moon, which is happening on the 21st of October, and it's in Libra. I'm Yoshi, I'm a holistic astrologer. I'm really happy that we are here. Every time when I'm looking into this direction, that means I'm checking a chart because every new moon, every full moon, it's different. It's happening every single year in the same zodiac sign. Like we have new moon in Libra every single year around similar time, but they are not the same. And to truly understand how this energy might influence your life, let's look at some details. Is this new moon the biggest new moon of the year 2025? Because some astrologers love to speak about astrology this year. This is the strongest, the most... No, it's not. It could be if affects your own birth chart in a way that is really touching things in your birth chart. You can learn about it if you check your own transit chart. But generally speaking, no, this new moon is just a new moon. It's a little bit more powerful because Pluto and Saturn are involved, and also because Chiron is in Aries in 0 degree, and when the planet zodiac sign is in 0 degree, that's always a little bit more powerful. By the way, if you don't understand every single term I'm using here, first of all, remember to follow me, subscribe me, and then with time you'll learn what those squares, conjunctions, quincunxes, what they mean. And more important thing, don't be too attached to the astrological language. This is just the language which we astrologers are using to translate the energy. I could tell you all those things without using any of those terms, but I find it a bit more interesting when it's a little bit more coded, because if you know some astrology, you will get a little deeper meaning, but you can understand everything without knowing what that's really is, like quincunx. What is quincunx? Jupiter and Pluto are squaring Moon and Sun during this lunation. And depends from the interpretation. It could be big tension because of Pluto. This is this planet which is connected to Scorpio, to transformation, to power struggles, to death and rebirth, all those like quite heavy things. But my approach to astrology, which is related to evolutionary astrology, is saying that Jupiter is a great benefic. And when Jupiter is involved, it brings some type of luck, some type of a potential. Jupiter, when it's touching something, when it's in aspect of any planet, it makes situation bigger. It might make it out of proportion. How that can translate in your life? You might be faced with the reality where you need to kind of leave your comfort zone to grow. Jupiter is making things bigger and Pluto is asking for transformation. It could be related to any aspect of your life, and if it's happening, it could be quite gentle still, but go for it. Do the thing. It's the opportunity which with time can be one of those points in your life when you see things changed because I changed. Because of one little decision of doing a bit more difficult thing, that's the energy of Jupiter and Pluto being involved. Other option is that some truth might come to the surface, and don't think that this truth is coming here because of this horrible new moon. This situation was there already, and now we are lucky enough that the truth is coming to the surface. This lunation is very much about not being superficial, because this shadow aspect of Libra is about superficial, even not kindness, being polite, trying to keep peace, even if we feel like we're supposed to say something. But when Pluto is involved, we are being asked to be a bit more honest. And some people or situation, they also might be more honest with us. And it might be sometimes not pleasant in the moment, but it will give something which will really open your path. What else is happening here is quite a few quincunxes. Those are a bit smaller aspects in astrology, but they are again giving some type of tension, and it depends from you if you want to use it to adjust yourself to a new situation. Mercury, Mars, and Lilith are in Scorpio, and this is this extra flavor of this new moon, because Libra, air, balance. I would be a diplomat in every situation. I would not tell even my opinion, because it's not worth it sometimes, And with Mercury, Mars, and Lilith in Scorpio, it's all about this sharp honesty. It doesn't have to be cruel. You don't need to be rude, obviously, but you might find out that it will be easier for you to say what you want to say, or to receive other person's message. Jupiter and Saturn are forming a trine, and the simplest way to see Saturn, every single time one is involved, is Saturn is asking us to be a bit more mature, to build foundation, which are taking a bit more time, but they will be really, really strong for something. And when I'm looking at it, I think it's about relationships with people. Yes, it's about maybe making some important decision with your partner, that you want to start a business together, or you want to move to another place, and then it will be a bit more effort to do it, but you know that with time you will see that it was worth it. It could be about relationship, but it could be very much about your own identity, when you know that you have some dreams you want to chase, and because of that you will upset some people, because let's say you will quit your job not in the moment of new moon, not necessarily, but soon, or because you want to spend your free time in different way than you used to do. And you are not here anymore to be this perfect companion for the other person, but you are here to be best friend for yourself. And this commitment of doing it in more mature way from Saturn, it doesn't have to be difficult or heavy, but it needs to be real. Very much this chart is about being real. It's not about not believing in your dreams, because we have also a really cool influence of Neptune here. And Neptune is sometimes making this like foggy feeling that, oh, I don't know what to do, and being like delusional or something. But in this combination, it can actually show you that things which you wish they will be a part of your reality, they are absolutely accessible, but you need to do the thing. You need to continue because of the Saturn thing, and because of your new identity thing, and because of the things which are happening all this year, like North Node in Pisces, which is very Neptunian, which is about trust, which is about leaving the control behind, but having your vision in front of you. And with those Pluto influence during this new moon in Libra, sometimes it might be a little bit, or very much, uncomfortable, because we are creating a space. And sometimes when I hear about creating a space in astrology, language, or healing communities, I feel I hate it. Like, oh, it's leaving you because it's creating space for something new. It could be like that, but it could be just the part of you which are about people pleasing are leaving the space of your reality to create more space for you to please yourself with your own reality. And here I will give a little bit of personal story. I used to be a massive people pleaser. And the thing is, and this is very related to Libra, it's about trying to keep balance before someone will express their needs. That's the people pleasing which we truly don't need. We can guess needs of people who cannot express them because they are very little or they are disabled. But with adults, we can do it sometimes out of love and kindness. But when we are overdoing it, like I used to do, then we are also making people not able to work on their communication skills or of their confidence, all those things. And if you have issue with people pleasing, this new moon, it's absolutely wonderful to ask yourself what I have from it. Why am I doing it? Because it's so easy. I'm doing it because others expect it from me. Usually they don't. Usually they just got used to it. But with those beautiful aspects, a bit intense aspects, a bit serious aspects, with this gentle Libra energy, you might find out that those dynamics are not working for you anymore. Simple like that. I also checked Sabian's symbol for this degree. I really enjoy the meanings of those symbols. I will add the link below that you can check it by yourself. It's not written by me, and it's based on astrology, but in more poetic, intuitive way. And this one for Libra, this lunation is happening in Libra 28 degrees, but when you are reading those Sabian symbols, you are reading the degree after it. That's the rule. This one is talking about passing wisdom from generation to generation, about living what you know instead of only talking about it, about living, about embracing, embodying what you know. And the other version of it is about building a bridge between your knowledge, between your words, between your understanding of life, which you got in the last few years, to your actions. And this is just this kind of playground. When we have some new skills, we learn with our intellect about them. We can speak about them. Now we're supposed to do them. We're supposed to enjoy using our knowledge. When I'm thinking about any type of ritual is a big word. When I'm thinking about any practice you could do for yourself, one is to ask yourself if you have tendencies to people please, keep peace, even though that doesn't work for you or maybe for other person. If you feel like you're not honest enough, just journal, just give yourself space and time to reflect. And anything will come, don't judge it. Libra has this judgment and we don't need it that much this time. The things are coming, and by seeing them, you can easier just tell them to go away. I know it sounds too easy, but honestly, with this lunation, it might be easy like that because Pluto is doing the things sometimes like they are just changed. And the other thing is, if you want, you can do it with me. Sit comfortably if you are not sitting yet. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Do it one more time, but this time count in your head to 6 when you're taking inhale and to 8 when you're doing your exhale. I will do it. And now, when you feel already grounded and safe, tell yourself that you are absolutely free to express your truth, that you can do it in a kind way. Tell yourself that you are free to take care of your nervous system, of your balance, that you are free to embrace new aspects of yourself because you changed, because something in you is brand new. Now you can think about any blockages in dynamic with people, in your own understanding of who you are. Think about those blockages, anything which is coming to your mind, like people are expecting me to do this, or I never done that, I don't know how to do it. I'm just giving you some very, very basic examples, but think about what is blocking you in being true to yourself, in taking care of your own nervous system and balance. And now let's take one more deep breath in and breath out using your mouth. See that those blockages are dissolving and you are leaving this space. You are not surrounded by them anymore. They were in front of you maybe, but then you can go around them. If they were around you, you can jump away. One more breath in, and you are doing the thing. You are just leaving them. They are not all over around. They are just from some sides, you know? One more breath in, and a long exhale. Something in you is new. Something in you is new, really, and can overcome. It's already overcome some of those blockages. They are not a part of your reality anymore. Now you can open your eyes. I hope this energy of feeling that something changed will be with you that often, how often you need it. And if you want to call it to you, you can just close your eyes for a moment and put your hand over your heart and take inhale and exhale. And think about these new parts of you which are here to create a new life where you don't need to please everyone. You don't have to do it. I hope this new moon will give you something wonderful, and if it will be really calm and Pluto will not affect you in any way, which is possible because our birth charts are connected to what's happening with those big situations, and luckily we don't feel all of the influences. If this new moon in Libra is like stereotypical Libra, then create some art, spend beautiful quality time with the people who are a great companion for you, and enjoy life in any form, because this is also Libra's energy. And leave what doesn't resonate with you and keep what sounds helpful, and see you next time.